The guy in the car video chatted with his wife, chose an outfit, then crashed into the woman ahead who was a troublemaker. Instantly, the lady collapsed. Emergency. Cooper's glasses rushed over, found her barely breathing. So he quickly dialed 911 and started explaining the chaos. The cop asked where he was, and he just had to shrug and say, "Beats me." All he could see was some twinkling lights ahead, probably a small town, but the GPS was acting like it was on vacation, totally useless. The cops told him to bring the lady to the hospital in town while keeping them on the line. But when he got there, it was like a ghost town, not a soul in sight. He had no time to think, rushed to the hospital carrying her and shouting, but found reception empty. Meanwhile, the lady was in a world of hurt. After all the drama, her leg was bleeding like a fountain. Police told him to stay calm, instructed him to stop the bleeding, and he quickly used his belt as a tourniquet on her leg. But he overdid it, nearly expelling her soul. Cops urged him to find a tube. He rummaged through everything until he finally found a tube of victory at last. He quickly inserted the tube into her throat. Though unskilled, he saved her, but she convulsed violently. Suddenly, a guy's voice came through the earpiece. Turns out, he was a surgeon. He told the glasses guy, "She's in serious trouble. If you want to save her, you've got to get those roots out of her." Our hero was skeptical. "How do you know her symptoms? Are you some magician who can see through headphones?" The doctor urged him, "Time's ticking, buddy. Find a scalpel ASAP." Following orders, he sliced open her ribcage, ready for the rescue mission. But as soon as he pressed down, blood shot out, then she stopped breathing completely. The glasses guy was in shock. Did I just take her life? He thought about bolting from the hospital, but surprise, the door was locked. No escape. Gaining his wits, he squatted down, chatting with the voice in his earpiece, insisting he wasn't the villain here. Who would have thought someone would pop out on a dark highway? Total accident. The voice replied, "It's okay, I believe you. You can leave now. Turn back to your wife, put on some fresh threads, and get ready to be your best self." So he dashed to the changing room and found the brand new outfit waiting for him. How convenient. He washed off the blood, donned new clothes, and left the hospital. Lo, his car was brand new. Magic. It was as if nothing had ever occurred. He made his exit safe and sound, while the lady, after ending the call, headed directly for the bar. She walked in, ready to order a drink, but the bartender said, "You didn't shut the door." The woman retorts with dissatisfaction, "I did shut it off." The bartender insisted, "Nope, it's wide open." They were at a stalemate. Suddenly, a big bearded guy barged in, brandishing a gun and barking, "Put your hands on the table." He pulled out a photo of his sister, demanding, "Take me to her now." He noticed the tattoo on the bartender's hand matched his sister's. Things got tense real quick. Suddenly, a pair of claws emerged from behind the bearded man and snagged his back. The bearded guy spun around and floored the attacker, then shot him in the hand. To talk about a plot twist. Pointing at her head, he growled, "Not sure if this will end you, but it'll definitely hurt." The bartender chimed in, "I know where your sister is, but you can't go there." Bearded dude wouldn't listen. He just wanted to see his sister and threatened the bartender to take him there. Soon, the bartender led him to a wall in the shop and said, "This is the entrance." Bearded guy erupted, "You think him an idiot? There's no door here." The boss couldn't help but burst into laughter. "Ha ha, you're really hilarious." Then the bartender showed his magic, and just like that a door appeared. The big guy went in and, sure enough, found his sister getting a tattoo. Upon seeing her brother, she jumped on him but quickly asked, "What brings you here?" The brother replied earnestly, "I've searched for you for 13 years through thick and thin. It's time to go home." Just as he was pouring his heart out, the bartender interrupted from behind. His sister stepped in. "Don't do this. I have absolutely no intention of leaving here, okay? To leave is entirely your choice." The brother, desperate, pulled the trigger and blasted the bartender's head to talk about a bad hair day. Scooping up his sister, They fled the scene, never looking back at this mess. But wouldn't you know it, the car broke down on the way. Perfect timing, right? His sister was unfazed, saying, "You can't escape, they'll be on you in no time. This place was made for folks like us."